Nithyananda, guys. I'm very, very excited about the new sequence of asanas with 12 components for each and every asana. I'm talking about Nithyananda Yoga, and we have this sequence of 108 asanas, Patama Vinyasa Krama. And in that 108 asanas, for each asana, we have 12 different components added to it. And that, wow, the effect is like one huge wow. The energy that is generated in your system, the balance, the detoxing that is happening, it's like amazing. So I'm really, really excited to share with you about this. Of course, this is all based on the Vedas and Agamas, the ancient scriptures of the Vedic tradition, Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and my master is His Divine Holiness Sri Paramahamsa Nithyananda, and we call it Nithyananda Yoga because it is what he is reviving and teaching us. So, what are these 12 components? Well, first of all, of course, the asana. There it starts. And the asana, most of you who are doing yoga know what it is. It is a certain posture of the body. There are more actually explanations of what asana actually means. But most simple, it is the posture that the asana is in, the body is in. And also in such a way that it is like relaxed, stable, and comfortable. So it is never about stretching yourself towards that it does pain. No, no hurting in this. Just the posture of the body, and of course it is about expansion. So you always see where you can breathe in the posture in such a way that you stretch your body all to the max, but without any uncomfort. So that is the asana. Then we combine that also with pranayama, so different breathing techniques. So there is, for instance, the very simple one, breathing in and out slowly through the nose. There is also a breathing technique where you breathe more like a bee. You make a bee sound. You really hear the breathing going. And there are pranayamas in all sorts and ways. So we combine them together with the asanas itself. And what more do we do? Well, mudras. So like this is a very well-known mudra where the tip of the index fingers and thumbs touch each other. But it is actually not restricted to only the hands. It can be all of the limbs and even the tongue. So there is even a mudra where we twist the tongue in the mouth itself, like that. And we keep that throughout the asana. Well, then we also have bandhas. And bandhas are certain energy locks in the system. So you can tuck your navel in, for instance. That is one. Or close the chin to the chest, like this is also one. So bandhas, these energy locks, they go, and sometimes they all go together in the same posture. Well, then another component is Karana. That is something I'm also very excited about because Karana are dancing postures. So it is movement with the body, with the hands, with the legs. And they are part even of this whole yoga experience. Well, then we also have visualizations. So we visualize in the third eye, for instance, Swamiji or other deities, Kalabhairava or Lakshmi. We visualize that, or even certain animals like a lion. So all of these visualizations also happen at the same time. And japas. And japas are certain mantras like Shivoham, Soham, Nithyanandoham. And these mantras, these japas, we circulate them in the Vishuddhi chakra. So you just circulate them here and keep them going throughout the asana. And sometimes for more asanas after each other, it can be the same japa that you keep circulating. Well, then there are also the mantras that are read out. So the original Sanskrit verses that explain the asana. I mean, hearing that, of course, Sanskrit is such a rich language that the meaning and the sound of it, they are completely aligned. So when you hear that while doing the asana, it just deepens your practice very, very much. So that is also going on. That is, we had the asana, we had the pranayama, the breathing technique, the mudra, the like the hand postures, the bandhas, like the energy locks, the karanas, the dancing postures, then the visualizations in the third eye, the japa, which is rotating in the Vishuddhi chakra, the mantra that you hear of the original verse in the scriptures where the asana is described. Then there is also some weightlifting part of the yoga sequence. So weightlifting, yeah, you have to actually see that in a video. They have a very special element that they can rotate in a certain way around the body. Well, that is part of it. And in the ancient scriptures, in the ancient times, they already used like weights on the body also to even stretch in all of these asanas. Well, then on number 10, we also have mandalas. And those are like, mandalas, yantras, the geometrical figures. And you keep such a one just on your mat, on your yoga mat. And we also have ABHARANA. So these are the, like this, the jewelry, mainly made of rudrakshas. Rudrakshas have the amazing ability to store energy. So all the high energy that is circulating in throughout the yoga practice, it gets stored in your jewelry. So that is very nice. Here we have one beautiful silver one with a big rudraksha that is exactly at the Vishuddhi chakra. So you keep that also while doing the yoga practice. And then the last one is AUSHADA. I am now here wearing kumkum, but actually you should have the Nyanyanjana, then the kumkum, and then also here on the temples, turmeric and sandalwood. So these are energized herbs, herbs that also help with retaining certain energies and higher states of consciousness. So it is just amazing, all of these 12 components. And I don't know how you are thinking about it, but when I first did it, I was like, my God, how do I do this all at the same time? And the wonderful thing that it does is that it immediately gets you out of your mind, because if you're going to think about doing 12 components at the same time, it's going to be a very weird experience. But if you just let it happen, you just put that japa here and you don't bother about it, thinking like, is it still there or whatever? No, you just listen to, okay, these components are all part of this asana. You align yourself to it. And by doing that itself, you automatically are out of your mind. Your mind is completely useless. So you go beyond that, just align yourself. And His Divine Holiness always says this, Nithyananda Yoga is not about actually gaining a strength, gaining a flexible body. That all happens also. But it is mainly about this whole experience of the divine. Experiencing the whole divinity inside yourself when you're doing this yoga. So that makes it an extraordinary experience. And I can really tell you, an hour ago I started with the practice, and how I am feeling right now, so uplifted in another kind of energy. It is like a world of difference in that 1 hour, just because of doing this asanas with, in each and every asanas, all of these components. So I can really, really recommend you to try it out. And we have quite often the morning sessions that are conducted in the Bengaluru Adinam. They are broadcasted on Nithyananda TV. So through Nithyananda TV or through the Nithyananda TV Facebook page, you can actually tune in and do along with whatever all you can do from where you are. And you can just join in and take part of that awesome experience of Nithyananda Yoga. So thank you very much for tuning into this video. And if you have any questions or anything, just put them below in the comments or contact me through Facebook or Instagram. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified for more videos in the future. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Nithyanandam. Be blissful.